Mrs. President, we have confidential information from Russia.
What is it?
They have threatened us with nuclear warfare again. Should we declare war?
This is the last straw. Declare war.
But wait, we should probably take a look back at previous wars to make an educated choice.
Why don't you research on the Nobles Crusade? I have many duties to uphold.
Yes, ma'am.
You have received a letter from Alexis I from Byzantine Empire.
Yes, thank you. Let's see. Dear Pope Urban II, that's me. I'd appreciate your help in a holy war against the Celtic Turks to get the Holy Land back. This would be a great opportunity to rebuild the relationship between the Roman Catholic Church and the Eastern Orthodox Church. And the Eastern Orthodox Church is in the center of Constantinople, which is the capital of the Byzantine Empire. Plus, there are many eager people in Europe ready to fight. So I say, why not? All Catholics should be allowed to go into the Holy Land. Let's start a holy war. For God wills it. Woo!
Welcome, men. It's become apparent to me that the Celtic Turks have conquered the Holy Land. They're not allowing the rightful owners, the Christians, to occupy the area. They're not letting the Christians worship Jesus or believe in any of his teachings in the Holy Land. The Bible states very clearly that Jesus is to reappear in the Holy Land. How can he reappear to help us if the Holy Land is surrounded by the Turks, by the Muslims? In fact, you, my fellow Christians, are the bravest men in the world. What I want you all to do is this. Go on a journey to Constantinople. At the city, you will be under the command of Alexis Comnenus, and you will fight for him. You will commit sins that are unthinkable, and you will do anything to destroy the Turks. The sins you have to commit are already forgiven, and the sins that will allow you into heaven will be forgiven. I have here many red crosses, and I want you to wear them throughout the battle and not take them off until it is all done. In fact, all you have to do is have a red cross on a white background, and all your sins will be forgiven. For it is the will of God.
Tennis balls!
Stupid commoners.
Sir!
Peter the Hermit and Walter the Penniless decided to show up with a bunch of untrained poor people who want to fight for me.
And what did you do with them, sir?
Ha! I sent them off. If they want to die, let them die.
Who are they?
Ah, finally, the real commoners have arrived.
'Tis I, Godfrey of Bullen.
I am Raymond of Thebolt. I am Bowman of Sicily.
Come, gather your men and we shall strategize.
It seems everything was good. No, wait. It says here that the relationships between the Byzantines and the Crusaders were bad. It was made clear that they couldn't fight each other in the battle against the city of Turks.
City Nicaea.
Okay.
Do you what?
97 AD, the Battle of Dorylaeum proved a success. The Muslims attacked their army, but the Catholics held their ground with some help from the Byzantines. They pushed their army across to Antonella and to the great city of Antioch on October 20th, 1097.
And designed to fit more naturally.
Sir! More Turks are attacking!
More, but we just defeated them.
They're here to take back their city.
The battle raged marched on for the next 3 weeks, but on July 28th, the Crusaders beat off the Muslims.
We've been resting for months. It's November already. It's time to conquer Jerusalem. Yes. Gather our troops. Woo!
I gotta go tell the president. Mrs. President.
What is it?
I found out about the Nobles Crusade.
Okay, tell me.
It all started when the Pope called for a holy war in 1095 AD. The key battles include the Battle of Nicaea, the victory at Jerusalem, the siege of Antioch, and capturing Jerusalem.
Well, get to the point. Who won? Like I said, I have many duties to uphold.
Well, the Crusaders did, ma'am, when they conquered the city of Jerusalem.
Why?
Well, because they had a superior army.
Well, we can base our strategy off the Crusaders to help us win the war against Russia.
Well, soon after, they slowly lost their empire. And that's why the First Crusade is so important, because it set the ground for the other crusades.
So, we shouldn't declare war on Russia?
Yeah.
Oh, darn! I wanted to push my big red button.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key, next the walls were closed.
So I've been to the year 3000. Numbers just changed, but they lived underwater. And your great-great-great-granddaughter is doing fine, doing fine.